Welcome to the iRogya Wellness Podcast, your quick guide to a healthier life. In each episode, we'll explore practical tips and insights to help you on your journey to optimal health and well-being. Let's dive in.
All right, let's dive into the world of beauty supplements.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, you and me both. Our listener wrote in wanting to know more about Slenderiiz Beauty Boost.
Slenderiiz Beauty Boost.
Yeah, it's a supplement that claims to give you radiant skin by working from the inside out.
I see. So instead of lotions and potions, you're taking something internally.
Exactly. And we've got a ton of research here, articles, scientific studies, even some FAQs from people who seem really curious about it.
Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us.
Yeah, we do. But I think it'll be fun. Our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to break down the ingredients.
See what the science says about them.
And ultimately figure out if Slenderiiz Beauty Boost is actually worth it.
I'm in. Where do we begin?
Well, let's start with the basics. What exactly is Slenderiiz Beauty Boost?
Good question. What does it say?
It's marketed as a vegan dietary supplement that's specifically designed to enhance skin health.
Enhance skin health.
Oh.
Okay, that's a pretty broad claim.
It is. But it looks like they've put some thought into the formula.
Ooh, how so?
Well, it comes in powder form, which is interesting.
Yeah, more and more supplements seem to be doing that these days. Makes it easier to take, I guess.
Right, you can mix it into water,
Right.
plant-based milk, even juice.
So no more choking down giant pills.
Exactly. But let's get to the really exciting part, the ingredients.
All right, lay it on me.
Both the North American and European versions of Slenderiiz Beauty Boost share a core set of ingredients. But there are also some intriguing regional differences.
Regional differences. Now that's curious. I'm ready to hear all about it.
Okay, well first, what jumps out at you from this ingredient list?
Okay, let's see. Well, right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of ingredients that are known for their antioxidant properties.
Oh, like what?
Papaya powder, pomegranate, and orange. Those are in both versions. Antioxidants are super important for protecting our skin from damage caused by free radicals.
Free radicals, those are the little troublemakers.
Yeah, they can damage our cells and contribute to aging.
Ah, okay. So antioxidants are like little warriors fighting them off.
You got it. They help to neutralize those free radicals, which can help slow down the aging process.
I'm seeing biotin listed here too. That's the classic, like, beauty vitamin, right?
You know it. Biotin plays a big role in cell growth and the metabolism of fatty acids, which are essential for healthy skin, hair, and nails.
So it's good for, like, everything.
Well, pretty much. Actually, a biotin deficiency can actually cause skin problems, like dermatitis.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
But it is important to note that most people get enough biotin from their diet.
So maybe not everyone needs to supplement with it then.
That's a good point, yeah. Now, another interesting ingredient I see is red seaweed.
Red seaweed. What does that do?
Well, it goes by the name aquamin in this formula, and it's a great source of minerals like calcium and magnesium.
Those are good for your bones, right?
Yes. But they're also important for maintaining the skin's barrier function.
Barrier function. So,
Yeah.
like, keeping the good stuff in and the bad stuff out.
Exactly. And some studies suggest that red seaweed might even have anti-inflammatory properties, which could be helpful for things like acne or eczema.
Wow, red seaweed is a real overachiever.
It seems so. And, it's fascinating to me that they've combined these core ingredients with some regional variations. For example, the North American version includes asparagus and okra concentrates.
Wait, asparagus for your skin. That's a no one for me.
I know, right? It's not a typical beauty ingredient, but asparagus contains antioxidants and prebiotics, which are beneficial for gut health.
Oh, interesting. There's that gut-skin connection we hear so much about.
Exactly. Now, the European version, on the other hand, has astaxanthin.
Astaxanthin. Isn't that supposed to be great for sun protection?
You're on the right track. Astaxanthin is a powerful antioxidant derived from algae, and studies show that it might protect the skin from UV radiation.
So it could help prevent those pesky sunspots and wrinkles.
Potentially, yes. But it's important to note that it's not a substitute for sunscreen.
Right, sunscreen is always a must. But it's cool that they've included an ingredient that specifically targets sun damage.
It is. And the European version also has riceramides.
Riceramides, what are those?
Well, ceramides are lipids that are naturally found in the skin's outer layer. They help form a barrier to prevent moisture loss and protect against environmental damage.
So supplementing with riceramides could be like reinforcing your skin's natural defenses.
Exactly. And, as we age, our ceramide levels decline, which can lead to dry skin and wrinkles.
So this is like a way to replenish those lost ceramides.
Exactly. And potentially improve skin hydration and elasticity in the process. Now, we've got this really interesting mix of ingredients, some common and some not so much. But the big question is, does it actually work?
That's what I'm wondering too. We've got all these individual ingredients that sound promising, but do they work together to deliver on those radiant skin promises?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Oh,
Let's dive into the research and see what the evidence tells us.
sounds good to me. Let's do it. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Okay. All right, so we've talked about all those individual ingredients and like what they could potentially do for your skin.
Right, and they all sound pretty good on their own.
They do, but like you said earlier, do they actually work together?
Yeah, that's what I'm really curious about.
Well, that's where things get a little tricky. Because while like papaya or pomegranate, those have been studied for their skin benefits, right?
Mhm.
There haven't been any like large-scale clinical trials specifically on Slenderiiz Beauty Boost as like a complete formula.
Oh, I see. So it's kind of hard to say for sure how well it all works together.
Exactly, like developing and conducting those kinds of trials, it takes a lot of time and resources, you know?
That makes sense.
Yeah,
But I guess we can still look at the research that's already out there on the individual ingredients, right?
absolutely. And we can kind of like extrapolate from that.
Use our scientific detective skills.
Exactly.
I like it. So where should we start?
Well, one of the main claims about Slenderiiz Beauty Boost is that it improves skin hydration.
Right, that makes sense. A lot of those ingredients are known for being moisturizing, like papaya.
Exactly. Papaya is full of enzymes like papain.
Papaya, huh?
It helps to exfoliate the skin, get rid of those dead skin cells, and promotes cell turnover.
Oh, so it's not just about adding moisture, it's also about creating like a smoother surface.
Yes, exactly. And then you've got that red seaweed, which helps strengthen the skin barrier and prevent moisture loss.
So like a two-pronged approach to hydration?
Right, tackling it from multiple angles.
I like that. Now what about collagen? I know Slenderiiz Beauty Boost also claims to boost collagen production.
Okay, so we know that vitamin C is super important for collagen synthesis, right? And a lot of the ingredients in this formula, like papaya and orange, are good sources of vitamin C.
So it's like giving your skin the building blocks it needs to make more collagen.
Exactly. But we do have to keep in mind that the amount of vitamin C you get from a supplement might not be enough to like drastically increase collagen production on its own.
Right, so it's still important to eat a healthy diet with plenty of fruits and vegetables.
Always, yes. It's about supporting your body's natural processes, not just replacing them with supplements.
That makes sense. Okay, and then there's the whole antioxidant thing, right? We talked about pomegranate and astaxanthin, but how effective are those antioxidants in a supplement form?
That's a great question. And the answer isn't so straightforward. There's this concept called bioavailability.
Bioavailability, what does that mean?
It basically refers to how well your body can absorb and utilize a particular nutrient or compound.
Oh, okay. So just because an ingredient is packed with antioxidants doesn't necessarily mean our bodies can access all of them.
Yeah, it's a complex process. Different antioxidants are absorbed and used by the body in different ways.
I see. But even a small increase in those antioxidant levels could still be beneficial, right?
Absolutely. And it's all about consistency. It's not about expecting overnight miracles.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly. Slenderiiz Beauty Boost, like any supplement, it's not a quick fix. It's about incorporating it into a holistic approach to skincare.
So healthy diet, enough sleep, drinking plenty of water.
All of that, yes. And of course, protecting your skin from the sun.
Sun protection is key. All right, so we've delved into the science and looked at the potential benefits of Slenderiiz Beauty Boost. What are your overall thoughts?
Well, based on what we've seen, I think it could be a good option for people who want to support their skin health from the inside out. The ingredients have the potential to improve hydration, boost collagen, and protect against free radical damage. But it's crucial to remember that it's not a miracle cure, and it works best when combined with a healthy lifestyle and realistic expectations.
Totally agree with you there. Now, I'm curious about the more practical aspects of Slenderiiz Beauty Boost. Like, how easy is it to actually use this stuff? What do the sources say about dosage and preparation?
Let's take a look.
All right. Okay, so it sounds like they've made Slenderiiz Beauty Boost pretty user-friendly.
Yeah, pretty much. Both the North American and the European versions come in that powder form, and you just mix it right into your drink.
That's nice and simple. No need for like a blender or anything.
Nope, just a spoon should do the trick.
All right, that's good to know. Now, what about the dosage? Is there a specific amount you're supposed to take?
Well, there is a slight difference between the two versions, actually.
Oh,
Yeah. For the North American version, it's just 1 scoop per day.
okay, so not too bad.
Right. The European version, though, recommends 3 scoops per day.
Oh, wow. That's a bit more.
Yeah, and both versions also mention mixing it with 2 scoops of something called Slenderiiz Pure Nourish.
Slenderiiz Pure Nourish. I don't think we have any info about that in our research.
No, I don't see anything here about it either.
Well, I guess it's always a good idea to start with the recommended dosage and see how your body reacts, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And of course, talk to your doctor if you have any concerns or if you're taking any other medications.
Always good advice. And it's worth repeating that supplements like this, they work best as part of a holistic approach.
Absolutely. Like, taking Slenderiiz Beauty Boost is great, but it's not going to magically erase all your skin concerns if you're not taking care of yourself in other ways.
Right. It's not a miracle cure.
Exactly. We keep seeing this in all the research, hydration, sleep, diet, they all play a huge role.
It's like they say, you can't out-supplement a bad diet.
Exactly.
You can't just prop a pill and expect perfect skin if you're not also, like, drinking enough water and getting enough sleep.
Couldn't agree more. Hydration is so important, especially for your skin. You got to keep those cells plumped up.
And sleep, oh my gosh. I know when I haven't slept well, it shows on my face.
Oh, tell me about it. Those dark circles under the eyes are a dead giveaway.
They really are. But seriously, sleep is when your body repairs itself, so it makes sense that it would impact our skin.
Exactly. And of course, what you eat plays a role too.
Makes sense. Lots of fruits and veggies, healthy fats.
Yep.
You got to give your skin those nutrients it needs to thrive.
Right. And I think it's really cool that the sources we looked at, they all kind of emphasize this a holistic approach,
I agree. It's refreshing.
Like, they're not just trying to sell a product, they're also promoting a healthier lifestyle.
Right. It's about overall well-being, not just like a quick fix.
Exactly. So as we wrap up this deep dive into Slenderiiz Beauty Boost, any final thoughts?
I think it's a product that's definitely worth considering if you're looking for a way to support your skin health from within. The ingredients are generally well-researched, and they could potentially help with things like hydration, collagen production, and protecting your skin from damage. But again, it's super important to remember that it's not a magic solution, and it's going to work best when you combine it with a healthy lifestyle.
I think that's a great takeaway. It's all about giving your skin the tools it needs to thrive, both inside and out. Beautifully said. To our listener out there, we hope this deep dive has given you some valuable information about Slenderiiz Beauty Boost, and that you feel more confident about making an informed decision.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember, everyone, true beauty comes from within, and it really does shine through when we take care of ourselves.
Well said.
All right, that's it for this episode of The Deep Dive. Until next time, keep those complexions glowing and those curious minds engaged.
Thanks for tuning in to the iRogaya Wellness Podcast. Remember, small steps lead to big changes. If you're curious about the products we mentioned today, you can find them all at irogaya.com. That's AIROGYA.com. And hey, use the code IROGYA15 at checkout for a 15% off discount. Please note that the code is not applicable for Europe, some parts of the Middle East, and South Africa. Until next time, keep taking those steps towards a healthier you.